Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mackie and welcome to the official bookish hangout week, wherein this week we're going to be doing all bookish things. So I want to be reading some books along with you guys. I want to go book shopping. I want to give you a bookish haul. I might fix my shelves up. I don't know about that yet, so that's like a 50-50. I want to work on my reading journal and basically anything bookish that comes up, that's what we're doing this week. So yeah, let's just get into it. Now today is June the 3rd. This is the first week of June that we're going to be recording this in, and I'm going to be recording it over the span of a week, like I just said. However, the main plan was to start recording this yesterday because yesterday was like a very special day. I just wanted to include it in. First and foremost, if you've just noticed, I got a haircut. Hair was longer. I've been growing it out for a year. Got sick of it. This was very impulsive, but also I kind of love the way it turned out. My shorter hair. Literally look at it. It looks bad like this, but trust me, I love it. Got a haircut yesterday. That's a good thing. June 2nd, 2024. That was the day yesterday. If you watch Netflix series Manifest, you're gonna know how it's important. I actually recorded a little bit of like a clip explaining why it's important, but I'm gonna play that. Yeah. Also, it's currently Sunday, June 2nd. 2024, which if you guys have seen the web series Manifest on Netflix, this is a very important day in that. I'm just really grateful I'm living it, honestly. But yeah, if you've seen it, very important day, and that's what I mean. And since that's my favorite show of all time, that day is kind of iconic. Last time I recorded one of these bookish hangout videos, Luke Hemmings, the main lead singer from Five Sauce, he was coming out with his own EP. This time the drummer from Five Sauce, which is my favorite band, he's coming out with a single literally tomorrow, so super excited for that. Listen, let's just make this a tradition, so we're waiting on that tonight. Today was my last first day. I keep getting confused when I say it, but last first day of high school. I'm not going to be going to the same place anymore, which is so weird to think about considering how many years of my life I've spent there. And so yesterday I wanted to be kind of like a prep day, but also that didn't happen because I didn't do it. But today's a good day as any, so let's just get into this video. Now I actually went on vacation and I just got back last week, and on the way back I was bored, so I downloaded this book called Float on my Kindle. It was very popular. It was kind of viral and hyped up last year around summertime, and I'm honestly loving it. I'm not exactly reading it for the vlog, but I have only 50 pages left and I said we'd do some reading. So listen, hey, can you blame me? I'm just a girl, I want to read my books. I think that's what I'm going to do right now. It was raining earlier in the afternoon today, which is why it looks so gloomy and kind of perfect outside. Summer rains, you know, that's just the best time of the year. And I should have been reading, but I ended up dozing off because I slept late last night, had school today, my last first day. Yeah. No? Yeah, my last first day. Essentially I was tired, I didn't feel like reading, however now we can do some. I'm currently in the middle of two books, Float and MrBallen on YouTube. His new book is I got the Arc, and I'm like 50 pages through finishing both of them. So I need 50 on this and 50 on this, which is kind of perfect. So I think what I want to do right now is basically just sit down, spend the rest of my evening finishing it because I have no assignments for school. Nothing really important, so I think I can just do it. It's the reading portion of the vlog. That's it for today. I think what I want to do right now is basically just continue reading, finish those two books up, and I'll update you guys once I'm done. Yesterday was a very editing heavy day, and I'm not really done editing the video I was supposed to edit. So I think what I want to do now is probably just go finish editing, and then while I'm making the thumbnail, maybe even just start like a new audiobook, who knows. And I have a few options. So this is going to be a reading heavy week because I want to read as much as I can before school, the load really overtakes me and I'm unable to. You know what, let's just get into it. I'm in the vibe, in the mood for anything and everything. Summer-related thrillers, romances, mysteries, anything. So I'm just going to do that, and yeah, let's start. Hi guys, so a quick update. It's currently 7:34. I just finished MrBallen's book, the graphic novel, in case I didn't mention it. It's got like real stories or real incidents that happened that he has written the script down for, and there were like pictures and stuff, like a normal graphic novel. Why am I explaining the concept? But essentially there were 4 less stories in the arc, so you know you could go out and get it once it comes out. And the ones I read simply had the best time ever. When it comes out in October, genuinely please go get yourself a copy. I very well know the day it comes out I'm rushing to the bookstore to get mine because the illustrations were so beautiful. I was just mind blown by it. The stories had me captivated, and even though I literally just read the last story, I kind of want more, so you best believe I'm buying it. I think I'm gonna settle on like a 4-star rating. That was the book. It was just like a quick graphic novel, like a quick easy read, palate cleansery if you like true crime and stuff. this is gonna keep your attention. It was pretty good. Thank you 10 Speed Press for giving me the arc, for sending it my way, because I've been watching MrBallen on YouTube and I've been listening to his podcast for years now. I love the way he tells his stories. I just honestly, his storytelling skills are unmatched, and the fact that I even got this arc, my mind is blown. But anyway, thank you so much. I had the best time ever. Once it comes out, everyone's got to go read it. Honestly, I can't propagate it enough. It was that good. But now I think I want to go continue with Float. I have like 50 pages left on that as well. It's like the perfect summer read and I'm just in the mood for it. So I'm gonna try to finish that off too, because I don't actually have no plans today. So that's the best feeling in the world. I'm gonna go read Float, and then maybe I'll actually go get down to editing and finishing off the other vlog I'm supposed to. But for now, let's go read some. Hi guys, so it's the next day. Quite a bit has happened since I last updated in terms of bookish things. I ended up finishing Float as well. So I finished MrBallen's book, The Arc, the graphic novel. Spoke about it I think in a little bit of like a short update. It was good, 4 stars, 4.25 maybe, but I've never really read a graphic novel before, so it was fun. I also finished Float, the other book I was reading, the summer one. There's this girl, Waverly, she comes from Alaska. She's spending the summer down at her aunt's in Florida, and it's all fun until she like finds this new friend group that she's getting attached to. There's this guy she starts falling in love with, but then she has to go back to Alaska at the end of the summer because that's where her parents are at, and so there's like a bit of like a conflicting situation. It was very summery. I loved it. I loved the vibes. I was like literally just giggling at everything. And if you've read the book and you know the character Jesse Fletcher, I know a person like that in real life, and every time this guy popped up, I was just giggling, straight up laughing. It was so good. Genuinely, I loved it. I loved the found family, the humor, everything. But since I didn't really read it for this video, I wasn't really updating on it, despite the fact that I had like only 50 pages left. But yeah, I'm done now. Definitely like a 4, solid 4, maybe even like a 4.25. I'm having Goodreads right now. Getting lucky with them. I ended up working on the video that I said I needed to edit, ended up posting it, and while I was making the thumbnail for that, I decided to start The Perfect Marriage, I think, by Jeneva Rose. I don't really know what the title is because, you know, the word perfect is cut out, but maybe that's the point. So I'm like 100-ish pages into listening on audio. It follows a man who is allegedly the murderer of his mistress, his wife. It's like dual perspective between the two of them. She is his lawyer trying to help him out of the case. So they think he murdered his mistress and she's defending him. It's very interesting, the concept. I'm having such a good time because the chapters are like so small. They're getting over in like no time. I'm flying through it. I've only been listening for what, like a couple hours now? I don't even know. And 100 pages through. Finished my thumbnail, finished my editing, uploading, whatever, the video's up. And then I decided I want to like crochet a bit for, you know, whatever. Made this for my friend's birthday because later in the month I won't really have time. Used my fancy stuff up. Made basically the same pouch I've been making for like so long now. But listen, this was hard work. So it did take time, and I was listening to the book. But the gift is ready now for the end of the month when it comes up. But the point is, right now I think I want to do some more bookish things, because listen, when do I not want to do bookish things? And I'm thinking, since I'm having such a good time with audiobook, I want to continue listening, but I want to continue with reading journaling, because I haven't journaled in so long now. I think I last put like a video of me journaling and my journal, whatever I had gotten done on it, back in like February or something like that. Haven't picked it up after that. I don't know what happened. I've been carrying it around with me. I took it with me on vacation with like fancy materials in the hopes that I'd sit down, do it. Didn't do nothing. Right now I want to go update my reads on it. Still haven't found the 5-star I'm looking for. Hopefully I'll go figure something out in my journal, read some of the books I've been anticipating for this year, because maybe that'll help. The Perfect Marriage does not seem like a 5-star yet, but listen, if the ending gets me, hey. I've been avoiding spoilers everywhere because it's so popular. Don't know anything. I went in blind, having a good time, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed because people love it. But right now I want to go reading journal. I'm looking at my stuff. They're calling my name, so that's what I'm gonna do. And that's the second part, I guess, of this bookish hangout vlog, wherein we were reading. Now we're doing this. So yeah, let's go reading journal. That's gonna be fun, and I'll catch up with you guys in a bit with my thoughts on The Perfect Marriage, show you what I reading journal, all the fun good stuff. Hi guys, so there hasn't been quite an update from the last time since I spoke to you, simply because I didn't have much to say. However, it has been a few days. I have gathered quite a few things to tell you now and update about. But essentially, it is now Sunday. It is the next week, and it's also my birthday week. So while this vlog is not going to extend all the way up to my birthday, which is on Friday this week, I'm so excited. I am gonna take you guys along with me for a couple of days this week. just so we can wrap it up and I'll show you all the things we ended up doing. Basically, since the last time I spoke to you, I ended up finishing a book that I was reading, The Perfect Marriage by Jeneva Rose. Now this book, it really had me for a spin there because honestly I want to say so many things right now, but they're all very spoilery, and I'm just gonna say shade is thrown on so many different characters, but in the end when the reveal is made, you're just gonna be so shocked because it was, I mean, I did expect it towards the end, but it was just like a random theory I had going. It wasn't very confirmed in my head. I wasn't too sure, but when it came up, I had kind of guessed it, like parts of it. I don't know. I really enjoyed it. For me personally, it didn't feel very conclusive. It didn't connect all the dots specifically, but in a way it kind of did. And it wasn't very satisfying. Like, yeah, it happened, and yeah, I was just like, oh my god, I guessed it. But also I kind of wanted to be a little more shocked than that. So it was like a fine book, honestly. I read it simply because I've been watching the Netflix series How to Get Away with Murder. I wanted something along similar vibes like that because this also was like a legal thriller. That's also a legal thing. I liked the setting. I really liked how, fast-paced it was, how the characters' point of views kept switching back and forth. I loved the writing style, but maybe it fell a little flat for me towards the end because I guessed it. But apart from that, it was a good book. I would recommend it. And as far as I know, I think it's on Kindle Unlimited. So hey, if you want to pick something up, especially if you've been watching that series too, because I don't know why I just picked it up out of nowhere. My aunt told me to. I wish I had watched it while it used to come out. It's not being produced anymore, the series How to Get Away with Murder, but genuinely best stuff I've been watching, and this just totally filled the legal craving I had, the book, and I had a good time. I'm gonna give it like a 3 stars, 3.5, and yeah, it was pretty good. Nothing crazy, and I had a good time. Now after that, there was no update for this simply because I was lazy, I was tired, and it's been raining for some reason all the time. It's very gloomy. I just didn't feel like doing anything. I started a different book called Kisses and Croissants because I wanted a nice summery vibe in opposition to what's actually happening outside the rain. And it was really good. It's so funny. I started it and I finished it today, and I didn't update about it. But essentially, it's about this girl, Mia, and she's going to France on this kind of like summer program so she can go practice ballet because she wants to get into one of those actual programs. I don't really know how to explain it because I don't dance, but basically, great book. The vibes are amazing. She goes to France. She's got this like family legend thing wherein she might be related to a famous dancer in one of a famous painter's portraits. So she's trying to figure that out. She starts falling for a French guy. There's all these things happening. Honestly, it felt very high school. I had butterflies. I was giggling half the time. I really enjoyed it. It looked to be a very highly rated book until, and this is the key word, mind you, because I'm such a harsh rater. I just have issues with basically everything, but it was going so smoothly until the very end, the last 20-ish pages. The author threw in like a plot twist there, and it's not bad. Honestly, everyone gets a happy ending, it's still fine. Plot twist seemed a little unnecessary to me. Again, my own personal opinion. If you love this book, I'm so happy for you. But genuinely, I didn't understand the point of it, and it kind of threw me for a spin there. I wasn't too excited and happy about it. I didn't really enjoy it. I was just like, what? The book is nearly over. Why don't you just conclude it? But then that plot twist came in, and I was just like, listen, maybe it wasn't for me. So while I did enjoy the book, the ending fell kind of flat for me, and the epilogue was good. I don't understand the point of the plot twist. Like, yeah, the epilogue had to wrap it up, and it was sweet, expected, predictable. It's just the plot twist was very unnecessary in my opinion, and because of that, I'm going to give this book 3.5 stars as well because I'm such a harsh critic. I finished both of these books on audio. I have been working on my reading journal while listening to both of these books, which has been very fun. Right now, as soon as I'm done speaking about this, I'm going to show you a little like close-up of what I managed to do. I made a couple of new spreads and it was kind of fun, so let's just watch that. Okay guys, so apart from filling in this stuff, which basically tracks all the books I've read in the month, as you can probably tell, it's my stats, and also filling in like this, which tells me how I read the book, which I've been doing a lot of audiobooks, and my little bookshelf showing which books I've actually read throughout the year. I haven't done much. I've just been filling stuff in, and I've been filling in my ratings for certain books, which I won't be showing to you because they will come up in future videos that aren't up yet, and I want to keep the suspense, But apart from that, I have done a couple of new things which you haven't seen, so that's what I'm going to be focusing on right now. When we flip to the very back of my journal, this is what it looks like because I forgot to leave space for this stuff at the beginning, and now I'm doing it right here. I did do this and I did show it in my official journal video, which I have put up I think earlier this year. However, I filled in a few newer books that I did not mention on that other side of the page, as you can see. Literally just take a screenshot right now if you want, because these are some anticipated releases for me, might just be for you. I'm reading this one right now, No One Can Know, which is so fun. I filled these in, I added some extras, ones I had forgotten from here. In my previous video, I showed a spread I would be working on, the alphabet game, but I didn't really do much for it. It was in pencil because I didn't have the time. However, this time round, I actually did something. I took the time out. I actually colored all of these in because it took so long, and because I had like an audiobook in the hand and I'm jobless. Probably should not say that, but here we are. I have filled in every single letter, and the point of this is basically just to add like a book I read with each letter, so I can, you know, have a fun alphabet game, which I think I saw this prompt in someone else's journal. I'm not sure who, because I've watched so many videos at this point, but basically all credits to the people who have come up with this. Basically everything from my journal is basically someone else's idea, and I've been saying basically a lot, but yeah, I really mean it. So essentially I filled in Coat of Thorns and Roses for A, Bad Men for B, and basically I'm just trying to get through this. I haven't read anything with C yet, G, J. I just finished this, so I'm gonna ink it out in a bit, but basically I have a few letters I need to fill, and I think I might in the future make like a video of me trying to read these letters so I can fill it in my journal. So if you want that, comment down below, and if you have ideas as to which books you want me to be reading with certain letters, like a book with, I don't know why, because that's like a random letter and I don't really know any with it, I don't know, comment something for me, help me out with that. And this is one little spread I did, as you can tell. It's the alphabet game. If you turn back, I did a TBR prompts list. Now this is a bunch of prompts I found off of Pinterest. Unfortunately, as you can tell, the pages, they are bleeding into each other. So next year when I'm gonna do this thing again, the reading journal, I'm hopefully gonna invest in a better one and one with thicker pages, because I genuinely had no clue. However, I did end up going on top of it with these little like post-it sticky notes, and I decided I'm just gonna do that to the tape with some marker so it looks a little better, a little more of like a pop, and I think it really just ties the page in completely. I have arrows pointing to TBR prompts which I found on Pinterest. Again, if you want a screenshot, go ahead right now. I'm gonna keep it like this so you can. And yeah, these are all the TBR prompts I found. Hopefully I will get to someday in a video, because I do know I want to be reading off of TBR prompts for like a week, a month. I don't know, we shall see. It seems like fun. This is another little spread I managed to make while I was listening on audio to our book. Another thing I did was actually ink out favorite books of each month, and I've got my little favorite book written in pencil. So as you can tell, January was Mysterious Affair at Styles. February was ACOTAR because it was my first time reading. I had a great time. March, The Chemistry of Love. Basically all these books I have penciled out here, and the thing is I don't have access to a printer right now, and I will hopefully get it printed this week. So once I do that, this will be filled in. At the end of the year, I will be giving you a little flip through of my journal, so you will see it then. However, I did work on this, and all I really need to do now is just add the photos of the books I need here. So yeah, that's all I did for my reading journal, which it doesn't seem like a lot, but trust me, this stuff, it took time because I went over all of this in pencil before doing it on actual pen, simply because I wasn't too sure of myself, I guess. I've got quite some going now. I will see you. Let's get back to the video. And yeah, that was my reading journal. Apart from that, I have also since gone book shopping. I actually went book shopping during my vacation, and we will get to that in a second. And as I simply want to sit and read that with you guys and hopefully get some other work done. I have quite a few errands I need to be running for school, like designing posters and stuff. So I think what I want to do is make those while listening to the audiobook and kind of challenge myself to finish it as soon as I can, because those are in due as well. And I think that's what we're going to be doing. So that's the book I'm reading with you. You don't even know which one. What is it called? I'm so confused. No One Can Know by Kate Alice Marshall. It just came out this year. It's a new release. I was really excited for it ever since I heard about it. I think it follows like this girl. She and her husband, there's certain circumstances that happen, so they move into her childhood family home, except she allegedly might have committed murders over there, and so there are all these secrets, there's stuff happening. I know her sisters are involved as well. I'm not too sure. I've read the summary on Goodreads. I don't know too much, so if I sound stupid talking about it because you might have already read it, ignore that. But I'm gonna get to reading that. I have some work to be finishing, like I said, and so I'm gonna do that. But that was the update you're getting after so long. I'm so sorry I didn't come speaking. I want to be more consistent now, so that's what I plan on doing. I'm gonna go read now because it's like nearly 9 at night, which gives me good time because I don't plan on sleeping early today anyway. And yeah, hopefully I'll get my work done. Let's see if we can finish this book today. It won't happen because I'm starting right now, but you never know. So I'm gonna go do that. I'll speak to you guys in a bit. I'm excited for the book. So that's my thoughts on the reading. we'll get to reading. I think what the plans are for this video is I want to read this book now. I want to get some of my work done for school, and then after that I'll show you my book shopping, the book hauls I've got going, so that we can conclude this video. So I know I'm jumping the gun here, but listen, it's gone quite far. But yeah, I'll see you guys hopefully in a bit. That was very abrupt, but yes, chaotic much? That's me. Hi guys, so it's been a bit since I updated you. As you can tell, I am in a hurry right now, and that's why I'm not using my tripod, because I just wanted to come speak to you. It's been a little bit since I started No One Can Know. Is that really what it's called? Hold on. I'm so confused, but I started a book. I have no idea what it's called. No One Can Know by Kate Alice Marshall. Why am I so confused? I don't understand. However, I have started this book. I am 42-ish pages through. I'm listening on audio because I got the book. I am on chapter 6. I just started it and I decided, you know what, put that on stop. Let me come speak to you before anything. I don't know what I really summarized when I last spoke to you. Things in this book are kind of crazy. I love the way it just started off crazy. Honestly, I have been wanting a thriller really bad because I said it earlier. I've been watching that Netflix series, How to Get Away with Murder. Listen, I'm obsessed with anything related, and because this book is giving those vibes, I'm having the best time ever right now, so that's a huge plus. The writing, the only problem is it's written in third person, so that's not very fun, because I don't know what it is about me. I will notice if it's written in third person. I won't notice if it's in first person. I'll just go with the flow. But if it's in third, I have an issue for some reason. Don't even ask questions as to why. But apart from that, I'm having such a good time. I have so many guesses right now. We're getting each sister's, I think, perspective. So far, we've got 2 sisters' perspectives. The past, the present, what really happened, what went down. Apparently, the sisters, they killed the parents or something like that. So, listen, I'm having a good time. I have my suspicions. It's actually a really fun book. If I manage to listen to 40-ish pages just like that, sitting and doing my work, which I have so much more I need to get done by tonight, I'm hoping I'll get halfway into the book. And I don't think that's too much of an unrealistic expectation because it's just so good. I'm just binging it. So that's what I'm going to go do now. Just wanted to update to say, why is this book so freaking good? Like, it has my attention. I'm having a good time. I might be in a slump. I think I am in a slump, actually, forget that. But I'm having a good time with this book, and it's been a while since I felt that. For the previous book, I know I felt like giddy over the banter and like happy and like whatever. It was a letdown for me. This one, I feel like the vibe has instantly gone up. Maybe I was just not in the mood for like a romance. I was in for this, and it's really just doing it for me. So far I have really high hopes as to, you know, the rating of this book, the way it turns out. Haven't found that 5-star read I want this year yet. Hopefully I will with this one. I don't know, I'm really chasing that feeling right now, and I'm having a good time. So let's just continue, and I'll give you more thoughts later. But so far, so good. I really want to be mind blown right now. That's what I want. And I hope my theories don't come true so far, even though we hardly know anything. But yeah, I'll update in a bit. Hi guys, so quick update. I am about 250 pages into this book. It is another day because I couldn't have gotten through the whole thing in a day. I don't even know what I was thinking. However, I am 250 pages through it now. I have about a 70-ish pages, a little over that left. It's 1:24 on a school night, and I can't imagine anything apart from finishing this book right now. Can't imagine sleeping, getting ready for school, whatever. Cannot do that. So I'm gonna read. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna listen to my book. I have got some nail polish here, so I want to do my nails, and I think that's basically just what I'm gonna do now, because there's secrets, there's lies, there's so many things coming to light. There's like betrayal all over. Many things that I didn't expect have been happening, and because they're happening, they're throwing me in for a shock there. And usually in thrillers, I don't like it when we have too many perspectives, simply because I cannot keep up. Alright, but this one, there's a past and a present timeline that tells you what happened in the past with the girls murdering their parents, but then in the present how things truly are. It's throwing me for a spin there, and then we've got perspectives of all 3 sisters in the past and present, so that makes a lot of perspectives. But I'm having so much fun. I'm able to keep up, I'm able to understand. I have some theories going. I don't know if it's gonna be proven. I don't know if I'm right, but I'm hoping I am, because this is one of the books where if I'm gonna be right, I'm gonna be so happy, but I don't think I am. So So we shall see. I have some very outlandish things I've thought of so far for the book. But yeah, it's very interesting the way it's going, and it's just like speeding by. So I'm gonna go finish it. I think that's what I'm literally just gonna do now. My nails, I'll update I guess when I finish. Though it'll be like really late because I still have like a couple hours of listening to do. But yeah, I'll update. Hopefully soon we'll get this book done. I can't think of anything apart from getting this done. I've been listening to this and watching How to Get Away with Murder and all those plots and spins or whatever plot twists it's throwing me in for. Only things on my mind right now, figuring this stuff out. So that's what I'm gonna do now for this, and maybe watch my series later. But yeah, I'm having so much fun. Genuinely, this is such a good time. I'm literally just coming in to give this update because I got back from the cafe. That's where I went. I finished the book while I was there. I wanted to come in because I thought my outfit was slaying. That's why I'm updating. But essentially I went to the cafe. It was very last minute. Decided I wanted to dress up. I really love, just getting ready to go somewhere. It's so much fun. So got ready. I went to the cafe. Finished my last little bit of the book. And let's just say the ending was so and so. Like, it wasn't bad. But genuinely, I expected better. I kind of guessed it. And I know I was saying, listen, I want to guess it. I guessed it. I guessed most of it. I wish I was surprised. Because I will say the middle was boring. Leading up to the ending, it wasn't too good. At least in my opinion. I was bored. And yeah, it was fine. The book for a thriller. But I expected a little more. You know what I mean? I don't know what I'm trying to say right now. I'm just saying I wish it had a different killer or something. Because the ending, yeah, it sums up. But also I can pick apart a couple of loopholes there. So I don't know. But there's that. And there's also the fact that, listen, the amount of plot twists in this book. Genuinely, the author decided, okay, I'm going to write the word plot twist. And I'm going to multiply it times 20. And put as many as I can. Because that was really good. They kept just hitting you in the face until, you know what, I got numb. You keep hitting me in the face with the plot twist, at some point I'm just gonna get bored of them. So that contributed to the aspect of me just getting bored. And I didn't hate the book, but also it wasn't oh my god, amazing. Because that's what happens to me recently. I'm reading a book, I'm picking it up, whatever. I start it, I have really high expectations, I keep reading. Something happens that's a deal breaker. Suddenly I'm just listen, this book maybe wasn't for me. And I'm not saying it about this one. I was engaged, I was entertained. It simply was a little bored. Maybe it just didn't hit right. I wish there was a little more to the ending. I wish it was more conclusive because there was so much building up to make it to the ending. But then when the ending finally came around, it was wrapped up too fast. I want more of a conclusion. I don't want it to end the way it ended, if you know what I mean. It wasn't bad, and I don't mind an inconclusive ending. Wait, that makes no sense. I don't mind an open ending, but I need some build up so I can justify an open ending. So that was my thoughts on the book. I'm gonna go change now into normal clothes, unfortunately, because I'm home. And then we can come do the rest, the final phase of this video, which is gonna be book shopping and a book haul. That's the best part. That is so fun. Let's get into it. Bye! Hi guys, so it's been a bit. I've changed, I've come back. It is the same day though, so I'm not gonna come and say, oh, it's been a couple days, but it's really just been a week. No, it is. And is it an hour later? Half an hour? I don't really know, but I am back. I am ready to get into the last section of this video, and that is book shopping. I don't know if I already mentioned it. I probably did, but this video was actually supposed to be filmed a month ago when I was on vacation. However, a couple of other videos I was filming at the time, they took too long, longer than I anticipated, and this one never really happened then. However, I did end up going book shopping for this video in preparation, because listen, when do I not go book shopping? I'm going on vacation, I walk into a bookstore, I need to walk out with something. It's bad, but genuinely, next time I think back on that trip, I'm going to remember the books I bought. So I walked into a bookstore, got some books. That is where I was going to start this vlog. Didn't end up happening. I'm starting and finishing it now. However, I have gone book shopping, and get to that part, we're gonna have to rewind a few weeks ago, I think, 2 weeks, when I did end up going book shopping. So I'm gonna go back now, give you the montage, show you the footage of me book shopping, and then I'll show you what I got. So let's go back in time a couple of weeks. you tell I'm sick of putting the same angle on, which is why I changed it a little bit, but it's still the same. Anyway, so that was me book shopping and a random thought. It was very fun. The only thing was the place was very small, the bookshop, which there's nothing wrong with that. It was cute, it was cozy. I've never been to a place like that before, very dainty. Genuinely, that's like the only bookshop I know that's set up like that, and every year I look forward to going there, buying something from there, because I just love the vibes. But it's very small, and like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just the cashier counter is right opposite where I was looking at the books, the bookshelf. Listen, if you do YouTube or if you've recorded somewhere in public, you will understand the embarrassment that comes with standing in front of a camera, recording clips of like a bookstore. The cashier dude, he's staring right at you, not saying anything, he's just staring. So I didn't take too many clips, but that's my reasoning. And yeah, like I was saying, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just I was embarrassed. He was staring at me. Again, like I said, he wasn't saying anything, very cooperative. It's just me personally, he was just staring, okay, and that was just like unsettling. I'm just a girl, and listen, the way I got embarrassed in that place, I am very grateful I'm gonna be walking in there a year later now if I end up going to the same place next year, because genuinely could not imagine going there at least for a few months so that he forgot what my face looks like and I don't have to go through it all again. But I did get the clip for you, so I hope you enjoyed. And now it's time to get into the book haul. A couple weeks ago, when I actually went into the bookstore, was I think the week of Emily Henry's new book release, at least where I'm situated. I think America got the book before my country did, which that was the worst part, because every single booktuber I watch is probably American or like whoever. Genuinely, everyone seemed to have the book, and I could get it on Kindle, but I wanted the paperback, and to wait for it, it got pushed back a couple of weeks or something like that, so I was just waiting. And that was the worst part, because everyone I watch online, genuinely, they were reading her new book, reviewing it, putting up all these quotes, giving it 5 stars. I haven't found a 5-star yet. It was freaking me out. I was having major FOMO, and so when I saw it, I was just like, listen, if there's one book I'm walking out of the store with, it's this one. So I got Funny Story by Emily Henry, and guess what? It's been a couple of weeks. I haven't read it since. Genuinely, what is the problem with me? I do not understand. I buy books I'm really looking forward to reading. I'm anticipating them, and then I don't end up reading them. Like, I don't know what it is with me. It's probably just the book buying, but it's getting out of hand. So maybe one of these days I want like a TBR takedown video kind of thing. Give me ideas in the comments. Apart from that, I don't want to dull this little thing's glory. Not a little thing, it's quite thick. I don't want to dull it though. Genuinely, I was looking forward to this all summer, all year. I haven't even read a single Emily Henry book. I own most of her books, but I was looking forward to this because I know she slays, as per what everyone literally says. She's like the queen of booktube, and listen, she rules over Book Kingdom. So I had to get this. Hopefully I read it soon. I do plan on reading her other really popular book. I think it's called Beach Read. I have it on my bed. I'm gonna start it tonight. So let's pray that I actually start it. You know, like actually start it. Not just say I'm gonna start it, but I'm gonna start it. Hopefully I'll have good feedback toward it so I can read the rest of her books and be happy. And you'll be getting vlogs on that soon. So I got Funny Story. That was the first book for the haul by Emily Henry. I know the concept is very confusing. She ends up falling in love with her ex-fiance's new fiance's ex. Very confusing, going over my head. Like, I know a bit of the premise of it, not too much, so I'm just gonna leave that for now. I don't want to butcher it, but just know I'm really excited to read this, and I will soon. So yay for me, got this. The other book I ended up getting, which was actually on discount, what a slay, was End of Story by AJ Finn. It's his new release. I know he is the author who wrote Woman in the Window, which I also own, haven't read it yet. Heard amazing things. I've been seeing hype for this one. Genuinely, when I see hype, I get FOMO. I don't want to miss out on the FOMO train. No, I want to miss the FOMO train. I want to get on the hype train. So listen, that sounds wrong. It came out wrong. It sounded better in my head. Really looking forward to this one as well. The concept is very interesting. There's this guy, hold on, I forgot. Okay, so there's Sebastian Trapp, who is a mystery novelist, and he sends this invitation to his friend Nikki, who I guess is also a novelist. I don't know, an expert in detective fiction. And he invites Nikki to come to his like fancy home or whatever, and he's like, come tell my story, because he's gonna be dead in like 3 months. I think so. He comes, Nikki's there, he's in the fancy house, he meets this guy's wife and daughter, I think. This is also foggy, genuinely, I'm sorry if this is a bad clip. And then someone's dead body turns up in this guy's backyard. So the cover got me. Honestly, forget the storyline, the cover got me. Why is it so pretty? The sticker is ruining it, so I'm gonna take it off later. How could I see this in a bookstore and not get it? Can you blame me? No. So this is the other book I ended up getting. I did also buy a few books online, and I was gonna give you guys a haul in this, but then I figured I've been buying so many books online. It's my birthday week. Tomorrow's literally my birthday, so I'm ending the vlog here. But because of that, I'm going to be getting so many books here and there. So I'm just going to give you like a combined haul at some point, maybe in the next few weeks, I guess, of all the books I've bought recently. I'm not going to be showing you what books I bought online or have been buying online. So that's that. And I also wanted to come in and say last night when I was listening to our book on audio, I actually managed to paint my nails. They kind of slayed, not gonna lie. I actually love the way they turned out, which is perfect for the outfit I have in mind for tomorrow, my birthday. So that is done too. We are done with the book shopping, the book haul, reading a book, reading, journaling together. Did so many things, got so much reading done this week. Very productive. And I think I still might be in my slump. I feel like I could get out of it if I find the right book. So give me recommendations in the comments. I think Beach Read might actually do it. I'm reading it for a different vlog, so don't know when that comes out. I have a very good lineup of books planned for that. Whenever it does, you will see it. But yeah, that's it for this video. Look out for the next few vlogs that come out. They're going to be very exciting ones. I'm doing one for my birthday tomorrow, which is also going to be really fun. Really looking forward to it, anticipating it. That's it for this video. I will see you guys in the next few ones. You will see me there. Like, share, subscribe, comment, do all the YouTube things. Genuinely, you know that better than I do. Come back to these videos if you enjoy them. I enjoy recording them. And that's it. So I'm gonna see you next time. If you want more of these bookish hangout videos, I had a lot of fun. So let me know if you want me to make more, because I genuinely, that's all I want. I need an excuse to bookshop, and if it's for these videos, why not? I will see you hopefully in the next one. Bye.